Timber construction is alive and kicking, and you can tell. From progressive cities all over the world to temporary Olympic villages, from insurers to big builders, from TV news broadcasts to daily papers. Virtually everywhere you'll hear, we have to do it, we can't do it, and we want to do it. Building with wood is the future, a statement that we fortunately hear more and more. Let's take this a step further. Let's start building with wood now. Let me tell you why this is important. We're currently facing two critical challenges. Firstly, we're in the middle of an enormous housing challenge. In the Netherlands alone, we require an estimated 1 million extra homes to accommodate our citizens. Secondly, we now face a huge climate challenge, and we have to work very hard to meet the Paris temperature goal of limiting it well below 1.5 degrees. Otherwise, the construction sector will end up in a very different kind of lockdown. By building on a large scale with wood, we will be able to tackle both issues. Fortunately, there are already several inspiring initiatives in the Netherlands. Saba in Rotterdam, Hout in Amsterdam, and of course, our own flagship project, the Dutch Mountains in Eindhoven. Just a few examples. Let's scale up this movement. Let's make timber and other bio-based materials the standard. There's just one last hurdle we must overcome. In traditional business cases, the risks and costs of timber construction are usually considered greater than they are in practice. The general assumption is that timber construction is expensive, risky, and complicated. However, timber actually offers a much better deal in terms of finance and construction, especially when you take the public interest into account. In other words, we simply lack a smart value model that takes a more holistic approach when calculating construction costs for large building projects. Fortunately, the building blocks do so already available, such as the ONCRA system and the CSC method. How do we reduce the risks and ensure that building with wood becomes a rule rather than an exception? We at BLOC think we have the perfect proposal. Together with pioneers, we will create critical mass, a movement to change the status quo forever. We will demonstrate that large-scale timber construction projects are not only technically, but also financially feasible, and are in fact a great improvement on the current environmentally damaging building methods. That is what Zerocarbonfund is all about. A system linking forestry to circular wood construction, a vision that offers an entirely new perspective for our land use, and an open source movement to force a breakthrough in bio-based construction in Western Europe, with 10 to 30 projects. An approach that brings countless benefits to our natural surroundings, our local employment, and offers the opportunity to make this construction chain circular. It all started with the ambition to develop one of the world's largest hybrid wooden buildings. This led to our research into how we can use the climate effects financially. Conclusion: under the right conditions, building with wood is practicable. And we're going to create these conditions now. Do you also want to accelerate timber construction in your city or region? Contact us now.